Hi traders, welcome to the video. Please pause the video and make sure you understand the disclaimer before proceeding. I want to cover a couple of things in the video. Firstly, I want to show you how you can succeed as a trader in the currency markets. These are results of one of the accounts I'm trading. Sort by time, you can see Monday and Tuesday. Today's Wednesday. Not a lot of trades, but a great result. It's possible to achieve this, and I'm going to show you how in this video. So looking at these, let's go over here to my Discord. These are the trade signals I sent in yesterday. There's 5 in here into VIP. Now, if you haven't already, you can join. This is the free zone. You're welcome to that. A quick intro to Discord. We click on trade ideas here. You've got access to this. Okay, we had a nice trade yesterday, euro dollar, and some crypto stuff going in here as well. So click the link below, join, and be part of the community. Now for the rest of the video, this is going to be covering these trades that we took yesterday that I showed you. And then I'm going to do a full tutorial on how to trade this and how to achieve the same kind of results that I'm getting. So let's jump into it. I do all my TA on TradingView. Okay, yesterday's trades, we'll start from the top. We'll just run through and I'll show you the outcome, the results. Profitable, CAD Swiss, Euro Swiss, nice, Euro Yen. These were sent into VIP yesterday. Euro Dollar, quite a nice one. Pound Swiss, quite a good outcome. So what I want to do with the rest of the video is make this a tutorial on how to trade and achieve these results. So what we'll do is we'll select the Euro Swissy. We'll work on this one. Here's how I'm trading these. So we'll clear everything. I'm going to mark up the trade we took. Our point of interest was right here, and we'll come back to that. Step 1, I need to know where the weekly open is. So we go to the weekly chart. Always mark up, okay, there's last week's close, market opened right here. The reason for that is, in most cases, the market's going to open, and on Monday, in a lot of cases, it'll trade in the opposite direction to the rest of the week. It does a bit of a liquidity run, and then we get a trend for the week. So this gives us the opportunity to get in early and ride the wave. Now, if you go to Smart Money, scroll up, study this, I explain these concepts in here. So go through and you'll understand a lot more about how the markets are manipulated by the banks, big players. So the weekly open, then I basically go down to a 4-hour chart, and we're looking for these key accumulation distribution levels. So this is where we bring on the indicators, trend channel, trend bars, they're the two that I want. The trend bars has this section that we built in here called accumulation distribution level. When we enable this, it gives us these markups, these guys. I'll just back that off. High-low sensitivity 2, and you want this thing on as well. So in this case, we're looking at this shaded zone you can see through here has picked up this candle. This is a bearish order block. It's got some dotted lines to give us the center, so we can project that across. In the current time, see here how it's actually pushing the markup across. Well, that's what we want to be paying attention to. So we've got this order block here. If this trades back up into this, there's an opportunity. Okay, so in the current time, this is a point of interest right here, this green candle, and it's marked up, the high and the low. So now we've got this marked up. We can see the weekly open. It's Tuesday. So on Monday, this did a liquidity run. Come Tuesday, it looks like we're setting up for a trend here. So we're looking for a short opportunity. So we don't know what's ahead of us yet. Let's just mark this up, this candle here. And you're going to find that I'm sending these markups. There it is, right? That's where we are. Let's just assume that's today. I'm sending these markups. What I'm doing is I'm looking in here for the best of the best. And I'm sending these into, if we go up to order blocks, these are what I'm posting in here. Look, order block entered, GE30, the Japan 225, Nikkei, order block entered. Look at this. So I'm sending these markups into VIP, into order blocks. This is an opportunity for you to make up your own mind and develop your plan and work out if and how you want to trade these. Based on all the tutorials I've done, this is an opportunity for my members to start to be independent to a degree, working out what you want to do when the market moves into these order blocks. All right, so I'm going to post them in here. These are not trade signals, these are order blocks. The trade signals are these. They're trades, they're live trades I'm taking, and I give you everything. Right? So you can blindly copy these. But what I want my members to do is to start becoming a bit more independent. I'll give you a kickstart with these, and then you get to work it out. And here's a video showing you exactly how to trade this. All right, so let's go back over here. This is a markup that I send to my group. The rules of engagement is knowing what the weekly trend is, the 4-hour chart. Look, preferably it's trading under the cloud in this case. Okay, I'm looking for a sell opportunity. So I want to see it trading under this cloud. Preferably, I'll go with it if it's trading in the cloud or under the cloud. So it's a bearish cloud, we can see that. So we're looking for that. Okay, and the other thing is we've got the trend lines here heading south. So you got to have a checkbox. And how many of these get ticked off, okay, builds the strength of the argument for your trade. If there's a couple in here that don't quite meet the criteria, then it's more risk. So you need to work out whether you want to get involved or not. So in this case, 4-hour chart stacks up. We're under the cloud, it's heading south. This is our point of interest right here. Okay, that's where we are. It's pulled back into the order block. Let's just say that's today. What do we do with that? So at this point, the 4-hour chart ticks all the boxes. Okay, we have a go ahead. From here, we open up the 30-minute chart. This drawing or this markup has been sent over to the other charts by selecting this little icon thing here. So we've got our markup on all the charts. Okay, so then we go to the 30-minute. We'll open that up. This is where we are, I think, when it moves into the order block. And as I mentioned before, you want your list of criteria. The 4-hour chart, okay, we want trading under the cloud. We want to see the trend. That's pretty much it. On the 30, I prefer the same. See how it's trading under the cloud here? There's a nice pullback. There's a nice pullback. That's what I prefer to see on the 30, as well as the 4-hour under the cloud. So then all these checkboxes get a tick on the 4-hour, 30-minute. Okay, we've got 100% in favor, okay, of our argument. The only issue with this is we've got a green break here on the 30. Okay, so it's quite a decent drop and a fairly decent retrace. So if you've got however many, okay, that cancels this one out. This is bullish here. So we let it play out. We're not taking this yet. It's traded into the order block, and then we set alerts on the lower time frame. So as it trades, let's just say this is today, we're considering this because even though one of these is cancelled out, given that this is trading bullish above the cloud here, you know, we might want to consider it, right? We've looked at the strength meter that we have, you know, the currency strength meter, and we can see that the euro is the weaker currency on the 4-hour chart, and the Swiss is way stronger. So there's a big difference there. Strong currency, weak currency. So we decide we want to take this trade. Our multi-time frame, I want it to show the majority in the direction of the trade. So we've got 4 out of 5 bearish, that gets a tick. This is still trending down. We can see this range. We can see that it did a bit of a fakey shaky. So that's telling me that smart money is involved here and that there's a good chance that this will continue. So I'll look back and check for these signs. Here it is. Fakey shaky. If you go in here to smart money, study it. There it is. Okay, I've done videos on this. All the information is in here about how the markets are manipulated and what to look for. So this is price action is telling me that smart money is definitely invested in shorting this. So everything, most of the our list here gets ticked off except for this green break. Okay, so that's weakens our argument. Nevertheless, we want the opportunity when this is trading through. Now, this is one thing. We've got this dot and this red line divergence, and it's overextended. That's usually a pretty good signal, especially when it's trading in a 4-hour order block like this. That's when these red dot alerts actually work best. Anyway, that's another video. All right, so then we're happy with the 4-hour, we're happy with the 30. We go into the lower time frame. So this is where, you know, if this is trading back here, let me just show you this. Let's just say this is trading back in here. So what I'm looking for is when it trades into, and then we get a break, the retest. Keep an eye on this midline, keep an eye on that. This here is a weekly resistance level that our trend channel indicator here is giving us. And this midpoint in the order block is also key. So you want to see this start to rotate in here and this start to act as resistance. Well, you've got that and you've got this. Well, that's your short right here. There's your trade from that point on. Breakout. If you're aggressive, okay, if you're aggressive, so that would have got me in, I'll have to be honest. But what you want to look for our order block, OB here, we've got our resistance. Let's say you didn't get in here. You want to wait to see the market ranging, and then you want to see where it starts to attack liquidity on both sides of the range. Fakey, shaky, number one. We don't enter yet because we haven't had that. I would prefer to wait for our breakout signal. Market's ranging. Okay, fakey, shaky one. Trades back down. It's ranging through here, and then we get. See this? After it's ranging and you see the volatility, that's giving you a sign. But keep it simple. There's the breakout. Breakout, pull back in here, short it. I'm good with that. If you're a little bit nervous, you can wait for, let me just show you this. Pull a range through here. So there's a, get in a little bit later. Right, there's your breakout. Yeah, you might want to wait for the break at the low of this range. Pull back, retest, and that's your short. That's a bit too late for me. I'll tend to take this, you know, if I see it starting to rotate or if it's giving me a fakey shaky. And when you look back on it, okay, look at it, price action, it's spiked up, it's weak, attacking both sides of the market, breakout, take the trade. And these are breakout signals, they're not buy and sell signals, I don't want to call them that. And I love it when I see in a bearish order block or in an order block like this, where it's ranging and you get the green and the red. There's your volatility. We'll have a look at a couple of the others and how they shaped up, but then what we're going to do after that is look at entry, where to place your stop losses, and position size. What kind of risk are you exposing yourself to? So that'll come next. And we'll just go back 30 minute, 3 minute. Let's just have a look at this. All right, that was the trade. Here's the pattern. You want to see the rotation. There's the breakout. That would have been an entry here. But we're not really seeing the fakey shaky yet. Be careful. This is the first dip into liquidity. You want to see it take the opposite and then look for the opportunity. So ranging, attacks liquidity, and there's your trade. There's your breakout, and this is the perfect scenario. Let's just clear everything here. Let me show you something. You've got that, you've got that, you've got that. Have a look at this. I mean, I'm getting pretty technical here, but this is classic. Relative equal highs, and then it takes a final stab at it. And look at the color of our bars. Okay, predominantly green, and we get the white coming in. It's ranging. This is a balance area. Hits liquidity. Keep an eye out for when you see the breakout. You want this candle formation. See this? Higher high. Break of structure. Lower low. Lower high. It's this that's key for me. After you see that, look for that. Look for that. And there's your entry right there. have a look at a couple more. That was the one we looked at, I think. But there's your lower high over here. Okay, Euro Yen, there's the touch into the order block. Well, there's a break. You could have taken that, and that's fine. But again, this is what we're looking for. Ranging. It starts to attack both sides of liquidity. And then we get the breakout. See the lower high? Just look for the candle color changing from white. We get a red break. You've got this high, you've got that, and then a lower here. Right, but this lower high, you're looking for this kind of setup. But that's definitely your entry point. Euro dollar. Following a similar pattern, we get these moves into the order block, and then we get one breakout, and then it ranges. This is what I'm really interested in. You know, we've got a bit of a range. We've had a move down here. Okay, it's ranging here. We had that, and then that, attacking buy-side liquidity. There's your breakout, pull back, and that's your trade. Okay, now onto the pound Swissy ranges. There's your fake out. It draws sellers in, and then they trade it back up, attacking liquidity above, and then it starts to roll over. Okay, so this is what you want to look for. Now, you might have entered here, possibly. Another opportunity here, as I mentioned. And that was our trade. Okay, so what we'll do now is we're going to look at position size managing the trade. I'm looking at the 4-hour chart. Let's go back here, Euro dollar. It's pretty clearly marked up. This is our 4-hour order block here, this green candle. Traded back into it. Simply put, stop loss goes above. Enter, have a look left, previous high, above the order block. Target 1, I'm going to go 1-to-1 risk reward, slightly above. Position size is important. It's not lot size. Don't even think about lot sizes. It's to do with the balance of your account, position size. Okay, here's a spreadsheet here. Let's say that you want to go maximum exposure, 2% of your account size. So if you're allowing 2% overall, you might want to take up to 5 trades. So if you're going to take 5 trades and your maximum exposure is 2%, you can allocate 0.4% of your account size per trade. If you want to split that into 2 trades, one position could be 0.3% of your account and the other one could be 0.1% of your account. In other words, this distance range, stop loss, maximum 0.4%. Okay, if your stop loss was up here, 0.4% of your account. If the stop loss was here, okay, 0.4%. It's the same position size regardless. Okay, so this way you're consistent with your risk management and your position sizes. And if you're on TradingView, it'll allow you to partial close. So you can close 2/3 of your position. Or if you're on MT4, you can open 2 positions. So allocating 0.4 for the trade. Okay, open one position at 0.3% and the other one at 0.1%. Close 0.3 at target 1 and 0.1, let it run. Third of your positions running, close 2/3, something like that. So that's how we sort that out. There's risk management tools out there for MT4. Okay, this is one of the accounts that I'm trading at the moment, and I'm fortunate to have this. Right, I can go in here and say a buy limit order. I'm going to run 2 positions. The first one 0.3% of my account, the second one 0.15% of my account. And you want to move your stop loss and it'll risk the same. So if I set this buy limit, submit, and you can see there's 2 orders here. Okay, the big one closes at target 1. Risk reward 1, and the other one closes at risk reward 3. So you want to find a tool like this. There's plenty of options available. If you look at MT4 in the marketplace, you'll find, we talked about one in our chat through Discord. Anyway, I'll close those. So I'll wrap up the video with an invite. Guys, if you haven't already, join us. There's the free section in Discord here. Trade ideas get posted in here. A lot of great information here for anyone trading the currency markets. Take your trading to the next level. Join us in VIP tutorials, trade signals, and more trade ideas in here that you can get involved with. So with that, hope you have a great day. Safe trading. See you in the next one.